Shut up. Next. What's wrong with them? I think they look good. These are my new toys. Look. Oh, no! It's little Merle. He fell off. It's a little rabbit, yeah.
All right.
Next, go ahead.
Yeah. I noticed that you've worked with Stallone, Arnold,
That's
and
not a
Van
question.
Damme. Which was the biggest badass, and did they ever approach you for Expendables?
No, they did not, and none of them are. Yes,
When you died in Walking Dead, how was it to see Norman Reedus act out that crime scene in person?
I never really died in The Walking Dead, and when he stabbed me 7 times in the face, when only 1 time would have sufficed, I kind of felt like, well, wait a minute, does he not like me? Next.
If you could play any Marvel superhero or villain besides Yondu, who would it be?
Besides Yondu?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you know what? It's already been played. They've already done Silver Surfer. They've already done the Hulk. I got to think of I got to think of something. I don't have an answer for you. Next.
Hello. I wanted to ask, there's a famous scene where you're having an argument with your brother and you make a comment towards Glenn. And I was wondering if there was a funny story behind that scene.
No. Next.
Yes, as an actor, how has it been to suddenly find yourself being an action figure?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like anything to me.
Star-Lord versus the governor, who wins?
Star-Lord, of course. Come on. Next.
Can you show us how hard you had to yell while playing Call of Duty? Because Gary Oldman said he had to yell really loudly.
Well, I have different levels. So, but there are when you do a game, you have different levels of screaming and different levels of vocalizations. So, number 10 is really extremely loud, veins popping out of your neck loud kind of stuff. So you have to try to focus it so it's not in the back of your throat. As you know, my voice is very throatal anyway, and so for me to do a game like that, I have to really pay close attention to where my focus is in my voice, so that I don't absolutely completely destroy my instrument. So yeah, it's tough, and I won't do it here, but it's tough. You do that all day long, you end up in big trouble. Yes, go.
Would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel?
Bad girl. Next.
If you didn't die in Walking Dead,
yeah.
What would you think it would have been like?
I would have been a plumber. Next.
Who's your favorite doctor?
Next.
When you played Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy, did they just hand you a script that said, "Be like Merle"?
No, that's untrue. I don't know who you've been talking to, but Yondu is really vastly different than Merle Dixon. And, well.
Who's your first doctor?
Dr. Thompson? No, I was Dr. Kilgore. I was delivered by Dr. Kilgore, and I was a breech birth, and I came out feet first, and it was quite dangerous, and the doctor was surprised that I didn't have brain damage at all. And doctors are not always right. Next, go ahead.
On the set of Walking Dead, what was your favorite experience while filming that show?
Lunch. I really enjoyed their lunches. Thank you, everybody.